alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly, your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for his start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Pushing his way through. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's
I still remember back in 2013 when he was drafted out of West Virginia. He was coming off of back-to-back 4,000-yard seasons for the Mountaineers. Hadn't seen as much game time in recent years, but at one point, a capable starter in the NFL.
Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Now Smith. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, as they're down to the 29-yard line. Out of the gun, Smith. This is caught, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf. 29 yards. And the Seahawks march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with.
It's week 3 of the NFL, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Commanders on EA Sports.
The Eagles offense set to go to work, 2-0 on the young season. Hurts throwing right away. This short throw caught by Goddard, pushing through the contact. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Hurts sets up to throw it. Smith catches left side. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as he's up to the 43. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Stevens. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated. At this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16.
There he goes left side. He may go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So much talk this week on the other side about slowing him down coming off that great performance, NFC Offensive Player of the Week last week. But long touchdown run there, nobody was stopping it.
Yeah, good luck for that because that was an explosive run. You know, in the NFL, they describe that as any run over 10 yards. Some teams say 15. He went over 20-plus on that one.
The Eagles offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Hurts. Now they go screen. It's complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 90 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. The 20. 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there, with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's already... They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some room to roam now. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's got it down to the 28. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here. Oh, it's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing things out, it's hotter for the defensive side, and they sag a lot quicker.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a...
The Eagles offense and their running back getting set to go once more. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Now back to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Able to avoid him at the 40. Fighting his way through contact. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
So a big, big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put... So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And you look back over the score sheet,